legendary guitarist and musician Jeff Beck passes away at age 78. Jeff Beck, one of rock's most important lead guitarists, has passed away at the age of 78. His aggressive, risk-taking, and imaginative style helped shape blues rock, psychedelic, heavy metal, and jazz rock, according to a statement from his family on Wednesday. The British guitar prodigy, who was well known both as a member of the Yardbirds and as the creator of his own band, the Jeff Beck Group, passed away on Tuesday after developing bacterial meningitis on Monday. Mr. Beck just finished a tour of the United States. Mr. Beck, a recipient of 8 Grammy Awards, was regarded as the guitarist's guitarist. He debuted with the Yardbirds in 1965, briefly taking over Eric Clapton's position as lead guitarist. In 1967, his own loud, heavy rock group, the Jeff Beck Group, which featured singer Rod Stewart, Ron Wood, and later Nicky Hopkins, had a significant influence on the sound of heavy metal in the 1970s. This trio's 2 highly appreciated albums, Truth from 1968 and Beck-Ola from 1969, were released and the group went on tour in the United States. Beck collaborated with many bands in the 1970s, honing his jazz rock fusion approach on records like 1975's critically praised instrumental album Blow by Blow. He continued to blend his own work with numerous guest appearances on the albums of other performers for decades to come, including Mick Jagger, Roger Waters, and John Bon Jovi. He and Johnny Depp collaborated on the record 18, which was published last year. Beck, a lifelong auto enthusiast who was born on June 24, 1944, in Surrey, England, and went to Wimbledon Art College in London. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, once in 1992 as a member of the Yardbirds and again in 2009 as a solo performer. Since 1991, when trustworthy, computerized data became available, his albums have sold 2.4 million copies in the United States, according to Luminate, formerly Nielsen Music. On Wednesday, a slew of musicians, including Mick Jagger, Brian Wilson, Eric Clapton, Vernon Reid of Living Colour, and Kathy Valentine of the Go-Go's, celebrated Beck's musical accomplishments, which have served as models for guitarists ranging from Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin to Slash of Guns N' Roses. The 6-stringed warrior, who allowed us to marvel at the spell he could cast on our mortal emotions, is no longer with us, Mr. Page wrote on Twitter on Wednesday. Jeff was able to access ethereal music. John Beck. Rod Stewart tweeted, "Brought me and Ronnie Wood to the..."